over dragon's teeth and wire, as oak leaves fall to ground. The sound of war inspires, but fate of will was drowned. The left undermines the value of truth so dearly lost. No sacrifice remembered by the heroes he did cross.
Operation Jubilee, the Dieppe Raid, 19th of August 1942. It was the first real major test of the German Atlantic Wall. The Allies decided to attack. Over 6,000 soldiers, numerous tanks, an amphibious assault, full support by the RAF in this location here. And I'm situated just south of Dieppe, and I'm about to show you something very special. And what occurred? The mostly Canadian force, 60% or so were Canadians, were completely decimated. The Atlantic Wall held. The way the Germans defended this area was, well, it's atrocious from the Allied point of view, and greatly victorious from the German point of view. And what people come to see in this location is this bunker, which is an extraordinary relic of the past. And well, no further ado, let's have a look. So it's literally fallen off the cliff face. And it is now a legacy of World War II. Dieppe is just a little bit further that way. In the shadowed recesses of the Atlantic coast, buried beneath sand and time, lies the R622, a concrete beast born of war. They called it the Doppelgruppenunterstand, the double group shelter, but make no mistake, this wasn't just a shelter, it was a fortress, a last redoubt, a steel-hearted bunker meant to defy annihilation. Designed by the Reich's war architects under the codename Regelbau, the R622 was mass-produced, like a deadly puzzle piece, each identical yet each telling its own story. 2 chambers, 20 men, sealed under 2 meters of reinforced concrete, thick enough to laugh in the face of 200mm shells. Each room had its own stove, its own escape hatch, its own heartbeat. These were no mere barracks, they were lungs and the body of the Atlantic Wall, breathing war into the cliffs and dunes of an occupied Europe. And up the top, a Tobruk bunker. It's like an armoured crow's nest, a lone rifleman scanning the sea, machine gun ready, eyes sharp against the spray. And always the fear of gas. But these bunkers were sealed tight, vented, ready for the chemical plagues of modern war. Now these were not small bunkers, they were about 14 by 12 meters. They were about 4 meters high, including the roof thickness. You could have a floor space internally of about 125 meters square. It was a concrete class B, Baustärke B, which is a construction strength of 2 meters thick reinforced concrete walls. And it could also resist direct hits from 500 kilogram bombs. It had around 15 tons of steel per bunker for reinforcement grids. It had a bitumen waterproofing layer. The interior walls were whitewashed. They were, depending on the type, terrazzo or concrete floors, wood bunks, cast iron stoves, enamelware fixtures. You needed about 1,200 cubic meters of reinforced concrete. So the total weight of each one of these bunkers was about 3,300 tons. Now this one near Sainte-Marguerite-sur-Mer was dragged from the cliffs by time and tide, now resting like a fallen titan on the sand. Yet even now, the R622 bunker refuses to crumble. That's the thing about bunkers, they're built not just to survive war, but to outlast peace.
Down waterlogged trenches, rusted relics and helmets worn. Blazes in glory on YouTube. This historian from the dawn. A hero is born through ashes of former glory. A teacher rises high. In his eyes shines the story. In defiance of lies so told. In the tears of true hearts lost. From the shadows of the last bunker. Klovekorn the relic hunter. Klovekorn the relic hunter. Klovekorn the relic hunter. And who is by his side but the maiden he does love? Jerusha's gold strands, which did carry in the wind. Her blue eyes, the ocean deep. Her heart his to keep.